Hey guys, welcome back. Smurfy here and back for round 3, so the last round of this Legacy draft, or Legacy Cube draft obviously. This hand is fine, I believe we're on the draw anyway, so and we can use that and Jace to try and draw some more land. I'll be interested to see what they're playing. Oh, we drew another land anyway. Sweet. I'm going to play the Mountain first in the hopes that they think that we're an aggressive deck, which might affect how they play. It's really minor, but I think that little things like that yeah, I think little things like that can actually change a lot more than people think. I'm just going to keep up miscalculation here and remove, so I don't really see the point in running out the Jace straight away. See what our opponent's up to. Okay. If they're just gonna pass, yeah, I'm actually gonna cycle this, because I want to make sure we hit our land drops, and next time we're probably going to dissolve something. So if they class some, yeah, there we go. I really don't want to start missing land drops. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, now we can queue up dissolve and remove soul. I will use remove soul if it's a creature, and then dissolve if it's not. Basically, we could use the dissolve like before the remove soul if we want to scry, but I definitely don't think that the upside of using the dissolve for the scry is worth it. And we'll just straight away remove soul. So we're looking in good shape here as long as we can keep hitting our land drops. It might have been worth letting the Hanger Back resolve just because it's a very slow clock, and then we can use the Into the Royal to bounce it and draw a card. But I think we're fine. I think this turn I would rather use the Into the Royal. So he's going to make a creature. Yeah, we're going to counter that. And we want that on top. Perfect. I think I'm just going to go ahead and slam Sarkhan here. Yeah. I don't think he doesn't give himself haste, does he? Oh, he does. Okay, perfect. We have a super quick clock between him and Thunderbreak, and we're still on 20. So this is looking really good. And if he wants to use the Mutavault, then he's only going to have like 3 land if he has another land drop. So we're looking pretty good here. Hoping he doesn't have Faith's Fetters or any sort of removal for him. Actually, Faith's Fetters would not be too bad because we have Into the Royal. That's fine. That's really not a threat for us at the minute. Sarkhan, is he a 4/4 or a 5/5? 4/4, okay. So we've drawn the combo again. I'm just gonna plus Sarkhan, attack Ajani, and the way they've tapped their land suggests that they don't have a path to exile, because obviously they would have tapped correctly. So I think it's fine to just go Pestomite into the Splinter Twin here. The only thing I can see them that they might do is Tech Edge the Mountain in response to the Pestomite, to try and cut us off red. So hopefully they will tap the Tech Edge here. But I wouldn't be surprised if they... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Just because it's a colourless land. But hopefully, yeah, we really want them to tap the Tech Edge. Mother of Runes is fine. Changeling is fine. Or Mirror Entity, but it's yeah. So again, we just stole another game with this, assuming they don't have. I don't think they could have anything, to be honest. I guess I'll tap that. Doesn't really make any difference. Sure. And play a land. And I expect they'll just concede. They don't, but that's fine. Yeah, oh, they do concede. Cool. Yeah, they just make us show it once and then they concede. Yeah, we're straight away going to sideboarding. That was a bit of a steal of a game. So I'm not really sure what we want against them. They had 2 Planeswalkers, which is annoying, so Phyrexian Revoker seems good. Anything else? Chaos Warp. So Chaos Warp is very good against Planeswalkers, but it can obviously give them something else as well, so that's a bit concerning. I think I bring in Fire. I'm not sure. We haven't really seen too much of their deck. I think Revoker is fine to bring in. We can also fetch it with the Recruiter if we need to. Into the Royal is a lot weaker because of their Planeswalkers, because you don't want to bounce a Planeswalker, so I think it's okay to take that out. Yeah, I like that. Until we get like a more information on what they're actually playing, I don't think we can do too much. We definitely are mulliganing this. If one of these was a fetch, it'd be fine. Well, it wouldn't be fine, but it would be more reasonable to keep. And this is fine. Keep that on top. Because of the Serum Visions, we kept that. I'm going to straight away Serum Visions here. And we don't want either of these. We just want to hit our land drops. What was it that I put on bottom? It just says put a card on bottom. Okay, interesting. I think it was a Thunder Break and something else. Another red spell. That was a great draw. Play the Mountain here. So we can use the Recruiter to get half the combo, assuming we draw the other half. Or if not, we can just do it for value. And they've morphed. So the morphs that could be, there's the pay 1 in a red to flip it up. It's a Shaman, and it says exile top card of your card, exile the top card of your library. You can cast it this turn. What else is there? There's an Angel that you can morph, which is not anything to worry about. There's nothing really I'm scared about. There's also one that lets you destroy an artifact or enchantment, I think, but obviously that doesn't really matter here. Do we want to cast the Recruiter here? No, it's like more mana efficient to cast it now, so I think I am just going to do that. And also, if we get the Pestamite, we just like make our opponent scared, which might just make them hold up removal instead of playing all their creatures out. So that might be something to consider. Next turn we're going to be holding up Dismiss or play Rouse Eric, so I think, yeah, I'm just going to take Pestamite, because then we can keep up both, and just F6. Yeah, I like being able to keep up Dismiss and Pestamite. so they don't know what we're going to do at the end of turn. And I really want to know what this morph is. They could kill us pretty quick at this point. Next turn they might be able to make these all 5/5s. They don't get trampled, do they? No, I'm going to keep it for next turn in case, because if he does pump, I want to be able to use this as a blocker to potentially block 5 damage. Actually, I think I'm just going to use Rouse Eric here to kill the Mirror Entity, because that just makes these really, really powerful. Yeah, and also it might just make things hard. It might just be hard to remove some of their creatures, and then they can attack next turn with both. And if they both attack Rouse Eric, then we'll just let it hit. There's no reason to block. That's fine. Just like 2/1/1s. So I'm worried that this is the. I can't exactly remember what the angel does, but I'm worried that he might have like a rally effect because he's got 2 tokens here, and then Hanger Back, which could potentially make more tokens. They're both at Rouse Eric. Yep, that's fine. I assume he has another follow-up because he didn't use he didn't beat up the Mutavault. So I'm gonna take that as he has something to do, which is probably oh, that might have just been the Anthem, the Mirror Entity. Yeah, I expect he's holding up something like a Raise the Alarm because he didn't attack with the Mutavault. So if he does, he can make 2 tokens. And if he plays an Anthem, he would have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 power on board. That's a lot of power. I'm just going to play the Stormbreath Dragon out. It's quite nice that we had this main deck, so the protection from white is really relevant. And I'm just going to attack with it. I think we need to put them on a clock. Sorry, I just crossed that off. Yeah, we could use it defensively, but realistically how much damage is it actually preventing? And we have the Chandra next turn to hopefully board wipe. It'll leave the Hanger Back some token. Actually, yeah, that would have. Oh, I just don't think they would attack with it. That'll be interesting to see what happens. When it dies, get 1/1s equal to how many creatures are in your graveyard. Okay. So at this point, we don't really. Well, we can Chandra it as board wipe, but they're just gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like 6 1/1s anyway. So 7 now. A board wipe really isn't really an option anymore. And I'm just gonna block this because I think we're just gonna have to Chandra anyway. Actually, is there any way we can race 4 and then use Chandra so we can attack for 10? Next turn we can Stormbreath Monstrous, which will probably deal like 1 damage, and then that's 8. Yeah, I actually quite like playing Chandra, and I'm just going to try and kill them in the next 2 turns. Yeah. I expect they're going to block here, but we'll see. Because if they block here, then they'll get 2 1/1s. So if they do have an Anthem, that'd be better. I'm really hoping that this isn't a morph with lifelink. If so, that's going to be a bit annoying. Okay. I find it interesting they didn't block. Like, they lose 1 power, so, but they get 2 bodies, so if they have an Anthem, it's better anyway. So Storm Breath at the minute is just lethal on his own, because we can just play land. Creatures you control get +1/+1, flying and indestructible. Okay. Four, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that is exactly lethal. Wow, okay. And it was a Dragon Slayer, okay. So, what do we want now? We want Pillar of Flame for the 3/2 Vigilance that when it dies it makes more guys. Into the Royal might be better now that we know that they have the Eldrazi Conscription and Judgment Monument, because we can bounce it after they've attacked. I don't really want the Phyrexian Revoker anymore. Don't think we want Treachery. It might just be like not worth a card. I don't know. I don't think it's very good to just steal like a 4/4, or sorry, like a 2/2 or something. We're probably not going to take anything too relevant with it, so I'm just going to cut that and run with this. We might have been better to bring in Boros Reckoner actually. Would you like to play first? Yes. We will keep this. We're pretty much just looking for land to play our threats here. We've got the Remove Soul. I'm probably just going to brainstorm at the end of their turn. See what we've got. Okay, and we'll just pass, keeping up Remove Soul, and the next time we have Dissipate into Thunderbreak or Rouse Eric. So if they play a Planeswalker, oh, we can Dissipate it anyway, can't we? Yeah. And the exile part of this is pretty relevant. If they play the 3/2 Vigilance, when it dies, make a 1/1 equal to how many creatures in the graveyard. But, yeah, we don't want that to resolve. It's just too much crap to deal with, like too many different targets. We can keep up Remove Soul, but I think like if they just play like a Planeswalker or something, we're not in good shape. So I'm just going to play the Thunderbreak Regent. We could play the Rouse Eric, but Thunderbreak is better at answering a Planeswalker because he can deal 4 instead of 3. Whenever an opponent, I believe, whenever a dragon you an opponent controls, Thunderbreak deals 3. Yeah, okay. They're gonna morph the Hidden Dragon Slayer, I expect. So I'm just gonna Rouse Eric, kill that, just in case it is that. This game is going really well. It's 1 white and a colourless to flip up the Hidden Dragon Slayer, which it is, yeah. That was perfect. Swing with Thunderbreak. And yeah, so we can keep up Force Spike. We can use Rouse Eric to untap a land, so next time we can play Frost Titan even if we don't draw a land. And we should hopefully we'll be able to force spike, because he hasn't played anything for quite a while. I expect he just doesn't have things on curve, so force spike might still just be relevant. It's fine. Be interested to see what he can get. Mother of Runes is the only thing I can think of. Maybe a Soldier of the Pantheon. If he plays Mother of Runes, I'm just going to force spike it. Two cards. Mother of Runes. Oh, he didn't get Mother of Runes. He got Kythian and Hangerback. So because he got those, I'm going to expect he... yeah, I just assume he has Mother of Runes in hand then, because I can't see why you would take those over Mother... I guess maybe... Yeah, Mother Runes would just die. Yeah, fair enough. It might have been better to tap down a land there, in case they have removal for the Frost Titan, then they can... Actually, no, that's definitely correct, I think. We've got a lot of threats on board for them to deal with, so we're looking in great shape here, I'd say. It might have been better to just keep up counter spells because we're ahead on board, but I really like just playing Frost Titan out here, just to because they've got a lot of cards in hand. I want to just try and we're starting to run out, so I'd like to just kill them quicker. That's fine. Like, so obviously it's not good, but we're just going to keep tapping it down with Frost Titan, so it's not really a problem. Four, 6, that's 10. Oh, okay, we just have lethal. And it looks like that is game. Sweet 3-0 with this cube. The deck was pretty fun, I'd say. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be doing a lot more of these, just because when the cube is up, I like to just jam a bunch and then I'll slowly release them. Thanks for watching, and peace.